my name is Dr. Olivia Moses and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do a simple meal that will get you to eat green beans. Now we are going to make a spiced Indian green bean. Now, with this, there might be some spices that you might not have heard of, but we're gonna get into it and you'll see how easy it is. So all you have to do is get the ingredients at your local Indian store, or you can actually get a lot of these at your regular grocery store nowadays. So the first thing we're gonna do, in here I have already hot olive oil, and I'm gonna throw in some cumin seeds, and you're gonna hear that kind of start popping. We're gonna throw in some black mustard seeds as well. So around equal parts of it. So I probably have a teaspoon of each. So once that is going in the hot oil, you're gonna start smelling this like nice toasty flavor of these. Now you know when it's kind of ready to put anything is when they start actually popping up. And can you hear it? And you're gonna start seeing them actually popping out of the oil. At that point, you want to put in your chopped onions. Listen to that sizzle. And you're going to actually move that around. Okay. And just that alone, you know you're going to be making something special with the smells going on here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to wait for the onions to kind of get a little bit transparent, and when they're halfway there, we're going to throw in some garlic. So now that the onions have started to get brown and a little bit translucent, it's time to add the fresh garlic cloves. So I actually probably chopped, I want to say 4 medium-sized garlic cloves, and we're going to stir that in, and we're going to get a nice roast on that too with the oil left in the pan and with the onions. Wow. This is smelling delicious already, and we haven't even added the star of the show here. So we're going to wait until that actually browns a little bit as well and kind of gets a little bit translucent also, and then we are going to add these green beans. Now, can you use fresh green beans on this? The answer is absolutely. And a lot of questions that I get, and that many people get, I think, is does it matter whether it's canned or fresh, and which one's healthier for you? Now, I will say just my preference, because this is my kitchen, my preference for taste is you either do fresh, and especially fresh from your garden is even better. However, frozen actually works wonderful also. The canned ones, I probably in this dish would not use. We want to avoid the sodium in there, and even if you have a no sodium kind, sometimes they're softer, and I like to actually have crisp vegetables, so that's just my preference. But again, for me, when it comes to health, I try to stay with the fresh and the frozen options. Okay, so we're mixing this in. The garlic has toasted, and now it's ready to add the green beans. And so this is frozen green beans, and you're gonna hear the sizzle now. So I probably use 1 bag of frozen green beans. Okay, and we're gonna mix that around, trying to incorporate all of the spices on as much of the green beans as possible. What I'm also going to do is I'm at this point going to add salt because I don't want to forget it. Okay, so it looks like these are pretty much ready. They are not soft, they're a little bit al dente, which is how I like my vegetables, but cook them as much as you actually, how you like your vegetables. And at this point, we're gonna turn off the stove and we are going to cut a lemon and just throw in just a little bit of lemon juice just to brighten up the flavor profile on these. And then we are going to plate them in our handy dandy beautiful white bowl that we have here. And, are you ready? And hopefully I can do this without spilling any. Oh, rock star status. Okay. Let's clean up this a little bit. And my little trick here that I think adds a little bit of something on these beans is we're going to throw in some lemon zest. And we just want to put the lemon zest all over. And this is easier when you didn't cut the lemon first. And there you have it. We have spiced Indian style green beans with a little bit of Olivia on here. And again, if you are not a vegetable fan, it could be because you are not spicing it up enough. And this is going to hopefully change your mind on green vegetables. My name is Dr. Olivia Moses, and thank you for joining me in my kitchen. Thank you for joining me and spending some precious moments out of your day in my kitchen with me. It is always exciting when we have a new guest, so I'm going to ask you to subscribe as you leave so you can be a guest every single time we have a new video. Thank you for joining me, and subscribe!